Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, the $32,000 Tesla Model 3 is here. In case you miss it, there are discounts that are happening right now. And of course, if you stack it with all the different incentives that are out there, you can get a fantastic deal on a Tesla Model 3. So we're going to go through a list of the best ones that I found and talk about, like, should you make the decision between a Model 3 rear-wheel drive and a long range all-wheel drive. So we're going to get into that, plus a variety of topics, but usually this is where I run my intro really quick, but of course you can tell we're traveling. My name is Dennis and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan for as low as $15 a month, but more on that later. And of course, all the best deals are down below in the description. So if you want to take a look at it yourself, we update it almost every single day. And inventory for the Tesla Model 3 is kind of staying pretty low. So I know I've told you in the past that maybe wait it out, but if the inventory keeps staying in this low range, I'm not sure we're going to see better incentives, better deals in the near future. Maybe not yet, at least. Like, I'm still fingers crossed for some sort of change this week. Usually Tesla likes to make updates on Thursdays, so hopefully that will be really nice. But let's take a look at like 5 vehicles that I found that are the best deal at the moment. Here's the cheapest Tesla Model 3 that you can get from Tesla. It is a demo vehicle, but it's got 115 miles on it. It's also a 2024 vehicle, and you can see it's got a $2,760 discount. So of course, after the Tesla referral code discount, just like the one down below in the description, it makes it $32,730. If you're a military program and if you qualify, that's another $1,000 that you can get. So that would make it like a $31,730 vehicle. Here's another one, same price as well, but it's also stealth gray. So a little bit of a different one, but it's pretty cool to see that. I mean, you can essentially get this paint for free by getting this type of vehicle because it's the same price for some reason. I guess one of them has that's why this one has the white interior and the other one is the blue exterior, so a little bit different. Here's another blue one as well, same thing, also price. There's a bunch of them in this price range at the cheapest Teslas that you can get out there. Here's a Model 3 long range rear wheel drive, also with a $3,720 discount. These are one of the biggest discounts that we've seen on Model 3s. It gets a little bit higher than this, but right around that $4,000 mark is where you'll find the biggest discounts on especially 2024 Tesla Model 3s and Model Ys. Here's another Quicksilver one as well at $34,770 after the Tesla tax credit, or after the federal tax credit of $7,500. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know what your thoughts on it. Are you looking to get a deal at the moment on a Model 3? I mean, the prices are pretty low, and it makes you think, like, why even bother with a used Tesla Model 3 in that $20,000 to $25,000 price range? And we're starting to see a lot of deals getting posted, people taking advantage, people taking delivery and ordering and locking it down in our Discord app, where everybody keeps posting the deals. Like, there's someone that posted like a $4,300 off Model Y deal for sure. So certainly very interesting stuff. And just a little bit of a PSA video out there. You can get a deal on a Tesla vehicle for the low price if you qualify for all the different federal incentives, which most people do. If you make under 150K single or 300K married, you're going to be able to qualify for a $7,500 federal tax credit, which is point of sale, taken off the price of the vehicle, and super easy actually to get on a Tesla vehicle. But pretty interesting stuff. Let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Which one of these makes a great deal for you? I mean, it's pretty interesting to see that these rear-wheel drives are as low as they can be. But if you find like a Model 3 all-wheel drive that's like $1,000 to $2,000 more, I would say just go ahead and choose one of those, because you're going to get more value, more retained value, and also the Model 3 all-wheel drive has a better interior, has a better sound system, And so there's a couple things that are going to be worth it to pay that extra $1,000 to $2,000. And if you want to join the community of the Discord, everybody that's in there, definitely check out the links down below in the description where the Discord is actually found. On top of that, we are at SEMA right now. And so certainly there's been a bunch of Cybertrucks at SEMA. We were fortunate enough to be featured in the Flexi Shield booth. You can see this is our blue one right here. And there's plenty of colors. Really cool to see all these other colors out there. Some of them are super, super nice in person for sure. Unplugged also unveiled their Model S plaid that's in police from the upfit program. So really cool to see that for their unveiling. And this thing looks absolutely insane. It looks like it's going to be going to the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. So they're going to have a crazy of a fast vehicle that everybody is not going to be able to outrun at all, because this is a Model S plaid specifically designed for the police departments. And here's the Cybertruck that's also police as well. Really cool to see it at the SEMA show, but really interesting time for sure. So let us know what your thoughts on it are. And would you, well, I guess you can't buy a police Model S, but certainly it is an interesting thing if police departments get into Teslas and other things like that. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Let's see who came back in. Taking Back Control. Sorry, I forgot your name, but thanks for dropping by. Again, Alan, great to see you. Flybills, thanks for dropping by. Zopo, Crypto Zero, great to see you. Blueberry, Andrew, thanks for dropping by. Rafi, Nervakuva, Bobo, BD, great to see you again. And Crypto Zero, thank you all for dropping by. Let's see. Flybills, just ordered my Model Y Performance Ultra Red today. Should I wait until Thursday to complete financing? Yeah, I guess you might as well wait. It would be a good move for sure. If you're jumping in, everyone, welcome. There are the cheapest Tesla Model 3 that you can get that from this brand new from inventory is going to be about $32,000 to $32,000. And we were just thinking about this. Like, if you're going to be buying a Model 3 long range rear-wheel drive at $32,000, the cheapest Model Y or Model 3 long range all-wheel drive in our area is $36,000. So it's almost like it could be worth it. I mean, that's actually a little bit out of the range. If it was like a $2,000 difference, I would say go ahead and step up to it no matter what. But at a $3,000 difference, I'm not sure it actually is worth it to jump, or a $4,000 difference. I'm not sure it actually is worth it, but let me know if you think it's actually worth it. I mean, if you're in inclement weather areas like snow, stuff like that, 100% get a Model 3 all-wheel drive. Don't even look at the rear-wheel drive unless you work from home and you plan to stay at home in those types of inclement weather areas. Zopo, Colorado Model 3 rear-wheel drive white, 40,000, demo 24 miles. Not bad at all. While watching, Andrew, the Model 3 demo is sold. Dang, yeah, these things are flying off the shelf. So if you want the full discount sheet, find it down below in the description. Rafi, do you know if the new Model 3 long range rear-wheel drive charges at 250 DC? Yeah, I think it does. I think all Teslas charge at 250 kilowatts. Never cool. I think Tesla will come up with a promotion for the X and S given rising inventory in those segments. Yeah, that's what we've been predicting for sure. X, definitely need something because inventory is getting up there 100% for sure. Zopo, thanks for answering that question. 250 kilowatts, nice. BD, now it's time to get a Roadster out to outrun the police Teslas. Yeah, but even then, maybe the Roadster might not be fast enough because Plaid is pretty fast, 1.9 seconds to 60 miles an hour. Really nice. Crypto, will you be test driving the Volkswagen Bus? It's a good idea, actually. Good question. I don't have any plugs or know anybody that works at a Volkswagen dealership or can get access to one, but yeah, I'm down to like try it out. I like trying new things, and that's why we've had so many Teslas already. Oliver bought my Model Y in August, qualified for the tax credit. Will I get the tax credit if I buy a second one this month? Yeah, I think you can do it like up to 3 times a year, but don't quote me on that one. Jared, what is the new $32,000 Tesla? It's here, right here. A Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive. There's actually plenty of examples of these that we found. Link down below in the description where you can get a Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive. Where is my referral code, Ronald? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's down below in the description. Check it out, where you can save $500 to $1,000 off of a brand new Tesla. Linked down below in the description where you can find it. And thank you to everybody that's used our referral code in the past and in the future. And this next topic, you should really only lease this Tesla model. And that Tesla model is going to be a Model 3 only. We were fortunate enough to get access to some lease rates for some of the Tesla vehicles out there. And if you didn't know, there is interest on a Tesla lease. And sometimes, most of the time, that interest can be way higher than market. I think in the past for Tesla Model 3s and Model Ys, we've seen interest rates for leasing specifically as high as like 8 to 9%. It gets pretty crazy. And you don't see it anywhere on the monthly calculator page. It's labeled as money factor, and you only see it after you place a deposit, after you do your application, and then you'll actually be able to see it or not. But we actually got a list of all the different money factors that were sent to us. It's actually down below in our deal spreadsheet if you want to take a look at it. It's one of the tabs on that sheet. And actually, there's really only one Model 3 that you should, or one Tesla that I would really recommend leasing at the moment, because we only took a look at Model 3 and Model Y. I know a lot of you are looking at those two models, but now that brings me, I think I should maybe get the Model S and Model X in the near future. But here it is. So here is all the different money factors, which is also known as interest rate. But they put these money factors in these crazy numbers like 0.00247 or 0.00163. And you think like, oh, wow, 1632, that must be really low interest rates or low money factors, whatever it is. It should be nothing, right? Well, actually, if you do the calculation, and quick tip for anyone that it's out there, all you do is you take that money factor number, 0.00247, and times it times 2400. And that gives you the interest rate on the actual one. So Model 3 long range rear-wheel drive is at 0.00247, and that's actually a converted interest rate of 5.28%. And so you might be thinking like, that's pretty high, actually. But the interest rate is only on what you are depreciating or driving, which is going to be that 3 years of when you're driving it, or 2 years, whatever it is. And because there's a residual value, so you're really only financing your use, which is the depreciation of that 2 to 3 years. And so that's why some people think leasing could be better, because you're basically just swapping out the vehicle after the 3rd year or the 2nd year, and it's Tesla's problem or whoever else's problem after that. But if you convert all the different interest rates that are out there on money factors, you will find that the Model 3 long range all-wheel drive is actually a relatively okay interest rate. I mean, of course, it's not as low as like 0% or 1.99 or 1.99 on a finance, but it's also not too bad either. I mean, 3.9% is still way lower than a lot of the averages is for the lease. And so certainly that's pretty not bad. I mean, so really you should only be looking for a lease for a Model 3 long range all-wheel drive, because it could be in this situation where if you were to get a long range rear-wheel drive, your payment might be more on that vehicle, and it would just make sense to get a, not more than an all-wheel drive, but it just won't make sense like dollar for dollar. And that's why a Model 3 long range all-wheel drive might be your best bet, because it actually has a respectable interest rate, at least lower than all the other ones that are out there. So just quick PSA on this. I mean, if you've got a lease payment or you're about to buy a Tesla Model 3 and or Model Y even, feel free to share your lease payment and how much it's actually going to be. We've seen plenty of like 3K, 5K down at like $500 to $600 a month, which seems to be the average for sure. But looking at this, a Model 3 long range all-wheel drive is your best bet to get the most value for your payment that is out there. And that makes sense because the all-wheel drive is kind of the vehicle that makes the most sense in terms of the lineup if you look at it from like a outside view or a 50,000 viewpoint, because it is all-wheel drive. It's got the nicer interior and the nicer speakers and everything like that. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Which model are you looking to lease, and what is the interest rate or money factor that you've seen on your contracts if you already lease? But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. Grant, any guess on when they might entertain releasing additional incentives on the Model X? My guess is mid-November at this point, maybe even in a couple weeks, maybe even this Thursday. Hey, yo, I thought it was once every 3 years. What do you mean by every 3 years on that? Any Model Y offers? 7 FUB, not at the moment, just $4,000, $5,000 off. Spreadsheet down below with all the best deals. Omar, streaming during an election, dedication, yeah, 100%. Hey, it looks like there's 124 of you that are interested in buying a Tesla right now. So really cool, and thank you all for dropping by. I know it's an interesting night. We'll put it at that. Jared, realistically, how much would it cost after it's said and done for the Model 3 all-wheel drive if I get it for $32,000? Just shoot a rough estimate. Great news, Jared. There's actually a payment calculator on Tesla's website where you can take a look at it yourself. But maybe that gives me an idea. We have not done one of those payment videos for sure, like realistic payments. Maybe we'll do one of those tomorrow. Andre, Tesla would be making bank off of people with those high APR rates. Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's the name of the game at the moment. Tavar, hey, Dennis, just bought a Model 3. Thanks for the information you give daily and the referral code. No, thank you, Tavar. Thanks for dropping by. Enjoy your new Tesla. And don't forget to check out some of the Tesla accessory discount codes down below in the description. We got Jawa, MAGBAK, and more. And let me know, because I was talking to Tesbros actually, and he's actually got a product that is pretty cool. Should we get you guys a discount on that? And that product is DIY PPF. Let me know if we should get you guys a discount on that, and we will get it from him and then promote it out to all you guys. And this next topic, he just bought a Tesla Cybertruck for $74,000. Pretty interesting, right? Let's take a look at it and see how this actually worked and how it was actually structured. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Spotted for posting this. We just bought the cheapest Cybertruck in America, $74,000 with referral credits, Colorado rebate, especially assuming it gets approved, and a referral. Also transferred full self-driving in 2019 for $3K on the sale. Pretty cool to see, because I know a lot of you out there are looking for that $73,000 Cybertruck. But of course, the people that are looking for that want that $7,500 federal tax credit and not just all these different incentives. Because if Spotted were to wait, I mean, maybe they couldn't wait for whatever reason, they could potentially get a Cybertruck for maybe in the high 60s, $68,000 to $67,000. But really cool. Congrats to the Spotted model for being able to stack up all these different incentives, and cool to see a great deal on a Tesla Cybertruck. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. Any thoughts on buying used? That's a good one. I would say if you're paying cash, go for it all the way. If you're financing, new is where you want to be, in my opinion. 007, how often does Tesla offer 0% low finance per year? Every quarter. 4. Smash the like button. Yes, crypto. Thanks so much for that. Fly Bills, Tesla stock's been up. Yeah, something. Someone always knows something, right? For sure. Do they discount the gas savings on the price? No, unfortunately, they don't. Dante. Ty, do you think they'll release more demo vehicles on the website? Yes, 100% they do that every single month. Jared, if you finance through Tesla, do they let you pay your note in advance? Yes, you can pay it off if you want. If that's what you mean, you want to just pay it off completely. Yes, you can. 7, I just want to buy my first Tesla with the current offers. I am in SoCal. Is there any rebate for new Model Y? Unfortunately, that funding has all run out, but if you fit within like the low income type of threshold, there actually is like clean cars for all, but I think it's only available in certain areas at the moment and has not rolled out to everyone else yet. And this next topic, Ford F-150 Lightning. This EV truck, this lease price for it has just hit a new record low, and when we mean record low, $339 a month. That is insane. I didn't realize you could get a Ford F-150 Lightning this low, that crazy of a payment. And it's almost like, why mess with the Cybertruck, which you can get like an electric truck like this for, I mean, you can't even get a Model Y for $339 a month. Shout out to Inside EVs for posting this. Ford F-150 Lightning lease price hits a new low. Price drop alert. You can see within the notes here, they're also offering 0% financing, which is really nice. But the 2024 Ford F-150 XLT standard range for just $339 a month for 36 months. Of course, this includes $6,629 due at signing, but certainly you could roll that in if you want to, maybe even do zero down. And I feel like your payment at that rate would still be in like the 500s at zero down before taxes. Taking a look at Ford's website, we can see all the different lease offers. We're seeing like a 446, but maybe in certain markets they're going even lower depending on inventory that is out there. And EV trucks are starting to get deals across the place. Here's an R1S Quad, which is an expensive vehicle, $92,000 at $707 a month. And this is before the Rivian referral discount, just like the one down below in the description. So there's plenty of deals out there for sure across all the different markets, and it's only going to get better in quarter 4. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for